Hey, welcome back to Holistically Healthy TV. I'm your host, Jim Burdumy, and today is episode 26, and I have a really great exercise to share with you today. It is the dual cable push, but I'm adding a little bit of a twist to it and creating some instability using the BOSU ball. And if you don't know what the BOSU ball is, it stands for both sides up, meaning that you can have it this way or you can flip it upside down and you can stand on this platform this way, which is really unstable because now the ball part would be upside down. So it kind of looks like half of a Swiss ball, right? And it's not as unstable as kneeling or standing as an actual Swiss ball. So this really is a great tool to help someone with their balance and stability and core strength because it creates a certain level of instability that can be managed, mainly being more difficult or less difficult. And what we're going to do today is we're going to use this with the dual cable push to create that instability, to challenge the core a little bit more. So let's go check it out. All right, so the dual cable push is set up this way. I have a cable system that has close enough handles to it that I can do an exercise like this. If you have a longer one or you're at the gym that has a really longer one, you might have a more difficult time, and what you would be able to do is just do a single arm variation of this exercise, which is also very, very good because it adds a little bit of a twisting component to it for the obliques. So what you're going to do is you're going to have the BOSU ball set up directly in the center of you, in front of you, a little ways away so you can actually come out a little bit with the cables. So what we're going to do is we're going to place our foot on top of the BOSU ball, and I'm going to do it this way so I can show you my right leg. So you put the foot directly on top of the BOSU ball in the center. If you push here, you're going to be pushing inward this way instead of having that downward force. So you want to have it here, and again, you're coming out a little bit because as you come back, you don't want the weights clanging together because you want to get that nice stretch of the chest. Now, if you're just beginning and it feels very difficult for you, either what you can do is you can lower the weight, or you could just keep your foot flat or slightly bent, the back leg. To really increase the difficulty, what you would do is you would drop the back knee a little bit, almost as if you're going into a lunge position and you're holding that statically. And then you're going into your push. So the benefit of that is, again, decreasing the stability, increasing the recruitment of the core, because now your core is going to have to stabilize you a lot more to prevent you from falling back. So what you're going to do, bring the cables nice and close to you, put one foot on top of the BOSU ball. Now, of course, if this feels too unstable for you, what you would do is you would just eliminate the BOSU ball, but this is a little bit more of an advanced exercise that I'm showing you, but the BOSU ball would be more of an advanced version. So what you're going to do, I'm going to drop my back knee just to show you what that looks like. You're going to inhale here as your chest is expanded. You're going to draw the belly button in to stabilize the spine. Look straight ahead. You're going to inhale, draw the belly button in, exhale as you come and push. Now I'm using a neutral grip here as opposed to an overhand grip. That's going to allow me to bring my arms back a little bit more and get a little bit more of a stretch in my chest. So I typically like to use this kind of grip when I come forward. Squeeze the chest, lock the arms out, nice and stable. Keep an upright posture when you're doing this. So some people will have a tendency to push their body forward that way. If you were able to see that, you push the body forward this way and you're just using momentum of the body. You know, that's okay if you're going to do that on the last couple of reps, but you want to try to keep good form as much as you can, keeping the body upright and here, and this is what's really going to make the core be challenged and need to stabilize that much more. Now what you probably want to do if your leg starts to get a little fatigued, especially the back leg during this exercise, what you could do is if you're going to do 10 reps or if you're going to do 12 reps, you would do 5 on one side and 5 on the other, or if you don't want to stop, you just alternate in between sets. Whichever leg was forward the previous set, you would just do the opposite one the next set. So you can go as heavy with this or as light with this as possible. For beginners, I would definitely recommend starting out lighter, building your way up. Just challenging yourself with the BOSU ball is going to give you a good increase level of difficulty with the exercise. So try this at home, try it at the gym. The single arm variation would be this. You wouldn't put it directly in the center of you because you wouldn't be standing here. You would actually be more directly on top of it. Now notice my body's facing in a different direction, and you would be here, inhale, and this we would use a reciprocity movement, which maybe I'll just do another video on this later on. but this would be a single arm variation for maybe those that don't have access to a cable machine with the handle so close together. If you only have the really wide ones at the gym, it's going to be awkward to go this way, and sometimes they don't go up and down and have the option to adjust the height of them. So I hope this was helpful for you. Please subscribe below. Please give it a thumbs up. Please share it with anybody. If you have any questions about this exercise or really anything, something that you'd like to see more of, I'm happy to hear it. Please reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you, your suggestions, your comments. And until next time, I'm Jim Burdumy, and please keep watching, because together, you and I, we're getting healthier every day.